All right, here we go. Another little segment I like to call Off the Cuff because it's just me spitting in this mic about what's on my mind. And before we get into that, I just want to give a shout out to Live Rishi. These guys make high quality CBD product. I've been using them for years. Use it daily. So it's real easy for me to tell you guys about it. Jump over liverishi.com. Use the code word table. Let them know I sent you, and you're looking at 50% off. Yep, half off. Great time to jump on the CBD train. All right? So don't forget those guys. Great stuff. Now, on to it. What is Off the Cuff? Well, it's me, this microphone, y'all listening, no notes, and whatever is on my mind. Well, what's on my mind today is the shit ain't going to lift itself. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. I've been using this phrase for longer than I can remember. And I just wanted to discuss it with you all, how important this phrase is to me and what it means to me. This is not something that I just came up with and threw it on some merchandise and hope for the best. No, I live by this every day. And a quick history of it, again, the timeline fades with me. I know that the origin was in the gym, as you probably already guessed. And if you ever worked out with me in the gym, I talk a lot of shit, but I also back it up. Just to give you an example, if I see you in the gym working out and you just crush this triple in your beat, and as soon as you drop the weight, man, if I'm around, I'm just going to walk by you and look at you and say the shit ain't going to lift itself. And what this means to me is, if I want something done, I got to do it. Nobody's going to do it for me. There's all sorts of cliches out there. We could sit here and talk for hours about all the cliches, but this is my version of saying you got to get it done, right? And then take away the gym and add any task that you want or goal. The example that I gave a couple people that were, we were talking about it was, Wednesday is trash day. It's 8:30 on Tuesday night and you're crashed out on the couch watching the latest episode of whatever you're watching, and you realize that you got to get the trash down end of the driveway so it gets taken away. Well, guess what? Shit ain't going to lift itself. So that's just a simple example of what I use when I don't feel like doing something, and it's often, but I know it's got to get done. Now, the other question I've gotten is the type of font and text that I used in the image. It's aggressive and it's busy, and I did that on purpose. I call it aggressive patience. I've heard this phrase years ago, and it stuck with me. And the example that came with it was baking a cake. You put all the ingredients together. Now you know that thing's got to cook for 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Now your impatient ass says, you know what? I know better. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to crank it up to 800 degrees and put it in for 10 minutes. Well, how the fuck you think that's going to end up, right? So aggressive patience, that's not aggressive patience. What aggressive patience is to me is you do the steps, you put the work in. Honestly, you put the work in. Don't lie to yourself. You put the work in. Now you have to wait for it to, bake, right? So take the steps, put in the work. Now wait for it to happen. Take the next steps, repeat. Because, again, the shit ain't going to lift itself. And you got to be me personally, I believe you got to be pretty aggressive with your goals and the tasks at hand. Yeah, sure, you don't have to be aggressive and hollering and screaming when you're doing the dishes, but you still got to get after it to get it accomplished. And that's how I do it. And I feel like I'm not the only person on this world and on this planet that feels that way. And that's why I put that shit on some merchandise and to help motivate you, because it motivates me. And it's just not a way, it's not just a saying or way of life. It's my way of life. I live by this, and I have been for a long time. And I just wanted to take a few minutes, and I'm not going to explain it, why I say it, why it's on some merchandise, and the questions I've been getting. So that's it. I know you got shit to do, so get out there and get after it. Don't forget liveresheet.com. These guys make some awesome CBD product and 50% off. We want to show you love for showing us love. So jump over there, liveresheet.com, use code word table. Let them know I sent you. And until next time, much love.